Hi there and welcome back to Stellaris. The culture welcomes you with open arms. Let's make the galaxy a better place together. But how can we do that when we're attacked from a hijacked fleet of the fierce cultists of the Fist of God, an extremist cult? Is trying to undermine our government and subvert the populace to that twisted religion. We cannot let this stand. So we have hired our hero Japra Fen. But I think she alone won't be enough, unfortunately. So we'll have to wait for a little bit until we can build another corvette, and we'll just make sure we can protect this station here. Originally we wanted to build a colony ship now, but that won't work, I guess. Because look at them, they are so strong. They have I mean, how can that be? They have 3 ships, but so much more military power. Maybe we should even build 2 of these corvettes to be sure to survive, to be safe. While all of that, we're expanding our unity and waiting for the exciting traditions here. Colonization fever, that would be nice, I think. Reach for the stars, that would be something. All this here. Prosperity. That sounds something like something we would want. Harmony too. Oh yeah. Now we have researched Stebnar. We're leaving that these monoliths here for now because our researchers just not experienced enough to get onto them. A fail chance of 60% is not good. We're going to survey that system. Note that we have scouted a lot of these, I'd call them ring systems, with our military fleet to be sure there are no hostiles in there. But you never know. There might be pirates now. We have to be safe. Wait for that corvette. There we go. At the start I'm always a little bit, as a player, I'm always a little bit careful. We don't want to really lose a lot of stuff early on, so we'd be better off building 2 ships and maybe luring them into the space station. So, Vikal Vun has leveled up already. One of our researchers here, and gained the trait Expertise Biology. He's now pretty good. Look at him. He's resilient and has an expertise. That makes him pretty useful, gotta say. Expertise Biology is also totally up our alley. We're really interested in genetic manipulation to make ourselves better, to give us more interesting experiences with our internal hormones and stuff, to change the moods to maybe more happiness more quickly. We might look into attacking though. Let's see, Japra Fen, are you ready? Can you? Will you care? How are they armed? Let's have a look. They have space torpedoes and a small red laser. What? They have torpedoes? Do we have torpedoes too? Let's have a look. What is our standard design? No, we just have 3 mast drivers. We don't have torpedoes. That's why they're so strong. God, they have torpedoes. We need more ships. That's crazy. That's really, really crazy. Oh my god. Let's look on our planet though. How is it going? It's going well. Yeah, we'd rather have... So now we have stored food full. It contributes to pop growth if the stockpile is full. Let's have a look at that. First time we see it working. Ah yeah, now you can see. Usually the growth progress is 1 per month. Now it's 1.34. Very nice. So like half the surplus. Let's see. And that system, yeah, that was a very boring system, I guess. Let's fly over here. Mother Earth. We need another ship. Hey, Monarch Vargas. Also leveled up, but didn't gain a trait. Who can't be always lucky. We're proud of him anyways. He's a good guy. He will stay out here. So we're idealists. We have a beacon of liberty. We're totally the good guys here. We are looking to spread our values, to free suppressed slave populations, and we want to help people, or rather empires in need too. We want to make sure that the good prevails in the galaxy, and we're looking to find more friends. First though, we have to dispose of these enemies, these treacherous, beastly guys with their freaking torpedoes. Oh god, torpedoes. Torpedoes are so devastating. I think we may lose a ship or two, even. But we totally need at least 5 of these ships. And I mean, it's okay because we'll need more. I think I'll build a 6th ship. I think that may be better. Like that alone is... Yeah, we're at 166, but that isn't good enough really to not lose much. We'll build a 6th ship. It's costing us in early growth, but we have no choice, right? We will have to do this. What is that? We have enough unity to adopt a new tradition. Now we're getting ready. Let's see. What would be up our ally? I mean, we're totally idealists, liberty, materialists, xenophiles, egalitarians. We have a great choice. Let's see. What could we go for? To boldly go... An age of exploration would be nice. And the science division... Scientist recruitment cost goes down. Polytechnic education. Faith in science. Planetary survey corps. That would make sense. That would really make sense. To boldly go would be nice for the start. Science division is also nice for the start. Let's look at diplomacy. We won't go diplomacy because we don't know anyone. Supremacy. No, we're not going supremacy. Maybe we'll go expansion. Capital buildings produce 1 additional unity or reach for the stars. Systems count as being half the regular distance away for influence costs. A new life, pop growth time reduced, courier network, effect of increased tradition cost, is reduced. That's also pretty good. Then we have domination. We won't go that way. That's too warlike for us. At least now. That can change. We now have a dynamic system of ethics. That's the good thing about Utopia, right? So, transstellar corporations, would that be good? powerful corporate entities willing to carry a large part of the cost of our colonization efforts, provided that we leave the vetting process of potential colonists to them. So we could get really strange ethics out there. I'm not sure if we want to do that. The standard construction templates, though. Ship cost and building cost reduced by 15% is really not too bad, right? And that is also good for yeah, I mean we're pretty tolerant, so might be good. The pursuit of profit. That would be really nice. Then mind and body kinship. Regardless of whether they make their home within the heart of our space or out on the wild frontier, governing ethics is okay. The greater good. Utopian dream. It's also not bad. So I'm discussing really discovery, expansion, and prosperity here. Harmony is also worth a thought. But what would help us right now? I mean, we have these two science ships going, so it might be really good to go for that. To boldly go. I will try that out. Discovery is, I think, a good chance for us. Prosperity would be good too, but no, discovery. We have these two science ships now. And these scientists active, so let's adopt that for a start. I mean, from a gameplay standpoint, I would probably go things like that, prosperity or expansion. But that sounds so good, so nice for a materialist, very materialist empire, or rather republic, that would be good. And when to take this, if not at the start, right? So let's adopt the discovery traditions. Research station build cost is reduced even more. So if we can make it to build some of these, then it will be totally easy. The food system has also been surveyed. That's interesting. Now we can maybe build a ring world there. So what else can we discover here? Let's go to that system. Celiax. And Isperia. There we go. Let's survey the next system. We're up for discoveries now. I'm pretty excited. An encounter in Dathana. We have encountered some form of alien vessels in the Dathana system. Strange objects have been flagged as the beta aliens. Until we can learn more about them, we should proceed with caution. Very interesting. The contact report. Enigmatic spacefarers. News of alien ships humming through the ether have reached Mother Earth. In many ways ending the first chapter in the book of the culture's bid for a stellar empire. Where are they? Let's have a look. The beta aliens. We could investigate. Shall we do that? What are we researching? We're researching the heritage site. That's not bad, but we can postpone it. Let's research this first. The beta aliens. Hey, and give me that give me that 6th Corvette. There we go. Now, our fleet will be strong enough. I'm still inclined to go even for a 7th, but that's too much. We have to risk something. Another anomaly found. Let's see. Our first finds on Celiax 6A point toward more interesting discoveries to be made on the surface. We call 1. Only 10% failure risk. I think that's pretty good. I think we can risk that. On the surface. Research. Of course, research. Now, where's the next ship coming?
Construction complete.
Fly over there to our fleet. And now we can attack. Let's make this a little bit slower, so we can see how the torpedoes are working on us. Oh god, this is the worst. Let's go. Let's go, guys. Our mass drivers. Oh, there are the torpedoes coming. But the mass drivers are doing relatively good work. One cultist ship disabled. Our valiant space forces have skillfully disabled the ship in the cultist armada. It's mostly intact, and we are picking up faint life signs from inside its hull. Once we have eliminated all threats in the immediate vicinity, we should conduct a boarding operation to secure any survivors. They may be able to tell us more about the ultimate motives of the Fist of God. Prepare the breaching charges. We're doing well. We're doing well. It seems like we're not losing anything. If we're lucky, that is. Old Explorer. Oh, located in a remote part of Celiax 6A, the science team of the culture gel Tricon has found an out-of-place metallic tablet. It contains basic information about a distant system using illustrations and what appears to be a periodic table. Science officer Vikal Vun has been able to use the information to deduce the location and potential resources of the system. Very interesting. We're getting reports of a distant system. Now, the hijacked fleet has been destroyed. One of the ships has been disabled. They have lost 2 out of their 3 ships, and look, we have done enough damage. Yeah, we have done enough. Very nice. The light of reason shines still. This was a lot easier than I thought. There's debris here. We'll send a science ship once we have one. Look at that. What we can get there. That sounds pretty crazy. Medium fusion. We might have all of that already, but it's okay. Perak-Mikon. Yeah, we'll send the ship over. I think that's the closest one, right? Let's research it at once. I mean, we can see if we will find any survivors here. Fist of God. Oh yeah, we should board the cultist ship first, I think. Should that be done with our... yeah. Our first stellar fleet will board the ship. Hey there. Can you do it? Somehow doing it, but how long can that be? I mean, we have 6 ships. What will we find there? Or who? Mother Earth. Will we find a survivor that we can maybe... a group of survivors that we can maybe put to Mother Earth? Could bring them down? Let's find out soon. That would be cool, right? Will it? Oh, it works. Boarding action. Though the survivors offered stiff resistance, our boarding party was able to secure several prisoners from the disabled cultist starship. From them, we have learned that this conspiracy goes far deeper than we initially suspected. The agents of the Fist of God include several flag officers and high-ranking officials within our government. Mass arrests are being made on Mother Earth, and all assets belonging to this cult have been seized. However, several of the starships they built in secret remain unaccounted for, and the upper echelons of the cult's leadership have vanished. We've picked up faint iron trails leading to several outlying systems. We must pursue this terrorist. Yeah, let's pursue the terrorists. Come on. How can we do that? Fist of God. Can we track them all? Bradam, Ratador, and Tirmana. Interesting. Wow, look at that. They have flown very fine. Look at that system that we've gained knowledge of. That's a great system. Totally research a lot there. Now what to go for next? What we wanted to do was build a mining station here, but what I really want to do is build a colony ship. So let's save up for that colony ship, shall we? What is that? Next? Pause? Ah, okay. Yeah, that's the music player. In Search of Life. Let's have a look. Nice, look at that. Wow, so many tracks. I really like it. Let's try it out. Let's go for something for starters. Maybe Genesis. I like this fading out, fading in thing. And we are receiving a transmission from the Crestunian. They appear to have successfully translated our language. Diplomatic channels are now open and all hostilities between us have ceased for the moment. Very interesting. A direct democracy. Fanatic xenophiles. Oh, we like you. Greetings from the Crestunian. Chancellor Tealneedle is our elected representative, but in truth, all citizens have a voice in our government. We strive to better ourselves through technology and by studying the alien cultures we encounter as we explore the galaxy. Oh, cooperation will surely benefit us all. We have our first alien encounter, and we have very probably found new friends. The news that we have encountered intelligent alien life for the first time is spreading like wildfire throughout the culture. Our citizens are fascinated by these beings, and the media is full of reports and speculation on their culture and society. The revelation that we are not alone in this galaxy has largely been greeted with celebration on Mother Earth. Just like us, the aliens appear to be relative newcomers on the galactic stage, and their level of technology is similar to our own. This is a momentous occasion. And yeah, let's go for a non-aggression pact. My nucleus rumbles with joy at the sight of your exotic visage. You should know that citizen culture is quite popular in many circles on Rion, and they are cordial already. We'll form a non-aggressive pact with them. Very nice. Our first friends. Just after getting rid of that strange cult, we find our first friends. And so close by, that can only mean good things are coming our way. Galaxy presents enough threats without having to worry about a war between the culture and the Christunian. We suggest entering into a non-aggression pact to mutually secure peace. Of course, if you want to propose it, we'll say yes, of course. Yes, of course. What nice friends we have. The Christunian. This means, well, maybe we can make an exchange of citizens. We'll have to look at the species here, right? We could go for migration controls. No migration. Yeah, we could go for a migration treaty soon. That will be interesting. But first, survival has to be started. I mean, look at that. We need a colony ship, and we need 350 for that. That's something. But now, the Habitable Worlds Survey. We now know, without a doubt, that a thriving biosphere is not something unique to Mother Earth. Both the scientific community and the public at large are eager to learn more about the various forms of alien life found throughout the galaxy. Efforts to catalogue the life forms we encounter are already underway, but our xenobiologists have urged us to focus our planetary survey efforts on habitable, life-bearing worlds. What a commendable initiative. Oh, look at that. We've analyzed the debris in light of reason. Space torpedoes, red lasers, fusion powers, physics research and engineering research. We have learned a lot. We have learned quite a lot. Space torpedoes are especially useful for defensive efforts, of course. So, yeah, basically let's also send these back to Mother Earth, because we want them to be repaired, right? Let's send them back here to that system where they were just surveying. There we go. We have to hurry up now for Anaxador III. And what's here? That's also a very nice planet. But let's have a look. That has a weak magnetic field. Has a lot of basic resources, which is good. The other one is a little bit more mixed. It has arid terrain. And that system, this is also very nice. Let's analyze this a bit. Where would we start our journey here? Probably... Where would one land here? First, maybe here, or even here. There's no real ideal starting point for this. Here, Kondara is much easier to figure out. You just land here, and that's it. But you have less habitability and more growth time. So we would start with this planet here, and maybe just start here. Let's see. Yeah, that's at least 2 adjacency bonuses. That's not too bad. We can relocate once we have cleared this all. We could relocate it like here, and that's okay. First we'll have to have the minerals, right? And we're waiting for these minerals patiently. Oh, look at that. And why are we not stopping with something like that? This asteroid recently suffered an impact from another body within the asteroid belt, which resulted in a slightly changed orbit and a massive crater on the surface. Here in Salax. That's research. Very good. 10% is an okay risk. We can take that risk. There's another citizen coming. Happy about that. Joel Tricken, we wish you luck. What will you find out? The Fist of God. We should really look for the Fist of God, right? Here, that system, Tirmana. Let's fly over there. As we're repaired now. Let's see what we can find there. The investigation of the massive surface crater has yielded nothing of interest. Vikalvun has ordered the cultured Jaltrican to discontinue the mission. Alright. Cannot find it all. You cannot find it all. Let's fly over here, maybe. Let's try to survey that system. Seems a little dangerous, but we're okay with that. Let's go forward. What is their homeworld, though? Let's have a look. On Rion, an ocean world it is. So they will probably settle here next. So we'll settle here to meet our friends. Tirmana. Now we'll find out. Let's have a look. Cultist marauders encountered. We have sighted ships flying the flag of the Fist of God in the Tirmana system. They have charged their weapons and are moving to intercept us. Battle stations! And we have encountered also some form of alien vessels in the Tirmana systems. These strange objects have been flagged as gamma aliens. Till we can learn more about them, we should proceed with even more caution. Oh my god! What? What is that? What is that? This alien vessel. Oh my god. Fly away. Can you fly away now? Please fly away. We need to retreat. We need to retreat. What is going on here? Oh my god, we'll lose all our fleet. We will lose it all. What is that? Wow. Oh my god. Drapra Fen died. They were waiting for us. Just at the entrance of Tirmana. The cultist marauders are nothing against these alien vessels. Absolutely nothing. What is that? The gamma aliens. The cultist fleet operating in the Tirmana system has been destroyed in battle. Yeah, that I was figuring out that too. Well, okay, we have one more mineral now per month. Oh my god. Yeah, that was a nice victory, wasn't it? Oh my god. That wasn't too good. Oh my god. Yeah, that's really a catastrophe for us. We're really... I mean... What does that mean? What does that mean for the culture? It means we have to be more careful from now on. We will scout, we will learn. We were naively thinking that the universe is a good place and maybe some cultist ships are there. But really the universe is a very, very dangerous place. So we will scout with just one ship, with just one corvette to each new system. And we have learned now geothermal fracking. New tracking techniques will allow us to tap into previously unattainable pockets of geothermal resources deep beneath the planet's crust. That will help us expand more very quickly. But what can we do now? What will help us instantly is powered exoskeletons, and it will also make our people work less. Which is good in our eyes. They should have less strenuous lives. So let's go for the powered exoskeletons. Japrava, I trust you will find out a lot about that soon. So, we're here in Dathana. I think the Norgon system is relatively safe. So let's fly over there. Dathana. We could not send a colony ship here. Oh, that system is not claimed, so we could, in theory, send a colony ship there. Which would be like an affront to the Crestunian. So we probably won't do that. Look at that, the trust is growing. What would we need for a defensive pact? A little bit more acceptance. Same goes for a migration treaty. Relative power, so we're less powerful than them. That is no big wonder. The Quabchi system, yeah. Oh, evasive. Nebula give a 30% travel speed penalty. Or maybe a system close to them will be not that dangerous. Let's find that out. Let's survey that system too. We're set for that ship now, for that colony ship. And later on, I mean, will they come to us? Probably not, the cultists. These alien vessels here are much too dangerous. And maybe there's something in the black hole too. Let's find out. Hey, we have completed the research of orbital energy conversion. We can now build the solar panel network as soon as that is available. What that means is probably shooting some kind of satellite construction to the spaceport to get that solar panel network where it sails or something like that. Its panels adjust themselves after the sun. Advances in solar panel technology could potentially reduce the operating costs of our spaceports. The panels would require an entire spaceport module to generate enough energy, however. And we like that. And have I said that we really love the AI? We love toying around with AI, so we're definitely going for administrative AI right now. Let's go. Research speed is also pretty good. Not that good at the start, but that is our flavor we have here. Let's find about Norgon. That very close by system. Six ships have gone down, 6 crews have died, and a precious leader has been lost. An encounter. We've encountered some form in the Quark-light systems. These objects have been flagged as Delta aliens until we can learn more about them. We should proceed with caution. Indeed. Let's have a look. They are dangerous. Extremely dangerous. And we should definitely not go for them. We should fly back now. We have had enough. Let's fly over here instead. Or survey that system. Interesting. And very worrying. Now we can fly over here. Yeah, we want you to flee as soon as you can. And look, that's the detailed map mode, the new one. If you're over that, you can see that we have already a mining station there. And if you look at that, then you have like the to-do list. There's a 2 research possible there. Pirates encountered. What? The vessels we have come across in certain systems are definitely capable of receiving and transmitting standard communication protocols. Visual indicators point to their culture being largely spaceborne, and some phenotypes observed among them match known planet-dwelling civilizations. Unfortunately, their crews are completely uninterested in civil discourse. What little we have been able to glean from intercepting intrafleet communications indicate that they primarily subsist on piracy, occasionally recruiting fringe elements of spacefaring civilizations to their cause. Deplorables. Is that here? No. That were these aliens here. Oh my god. The Delta aliens. Let's look at them too. That were these very dangerous ones. So they killed the Fist of God. Well, not good for them. Good for us. Let's go for more discoveries. I hope. Norgon system. There's nothing in the Norgon system. Let's go to Bindor. Hey. The labs. It's lab party. Wikal Cup has leveled up. Now even more genius. Monakvun, 2. And Japrava. They're all good at this. Let's celebrate. We could now upgrade these buildings, but we would rather have the colony ship. Wow, look at that. There has to be something here, right? An anomaly or something like that. Let's find out soon. We have lost so much. Let's look at the Christunian. Can we do something new with them? Maybe a defensive pact would be nice. Also a migration treaty. They're superior, of course. Mostly because they have a fleet and we have not. Let's have a look. Yeah, they are otherwise equivalent, but their fleets, of course. Let's see, have they already started their new colony? No, not yet. How is the Unity going? Oh, it's coming. It's really coming in 4 months. Let's see, let's find out about more things in the universe. Hey, we found an anomaly. Level 2, 20% failure risk. Is that okay? No, we will leave B for now. I think 10% is the minimum. We'll wait a little bit. Lombidus 2. Atmospheric readings from Lombidus 2 do not match simulated projections. But it's out there in space. It would be a risk to go back there, so we'll research it now. It's okay. Let's build that colony ship. I hope we can afford it. What will you find out, Wickelwun? You're a very good guy. You're... like you have that biology expertise. Maybe you'll find something on the basis of that. Come on. Immense ragged planes of shadow drift across Lombidus 2A's face. They are cast not by clouds, but by sheets of organic material. Yeah, I told you, biology. Drifting through the upper layers of the atmosphere, hinged or rather jointed to allow for a small degree of articulation. Of articulation? Can we communicate? Science Officer Wickelwun is as yet unwilling to say whether these things are a flora or fauna, or what possible purpose, if any, their elaborate shadow casting might serve. So it's a dance. It would be a dance. Lombidus 2A. A very interesting planet. Very, very interesting indeed. And now we found space amoebas from our special project. The entities encountered by our fleet some time ago are new, wondrous forms of spaceborne life, quickly nicknamed space amoeba. Following an analyst's gross misreading of initial sensor output, the creature is in fact larger than the average cultural corvette. We should leave it be and remotely monitor the creature and its kin from Mother Earth. Yeah, we'll do that. We're researchers and we want them to live for now. Because they're not dangerous, right? Right? Issue a special project for remote space amoeba study. And we'll go for that. Let's have that look. Oh yeah, Unity. We have the Unity now. Let's see. To boldly go. Science division. We have enough influence, so we'll boldly go. To find more anomalies. Let's find out about that. It will be interesting, probably. It will be very interesting. System survey complete. Joltrican. Go to the Ceradon system and try to survey. Anomaly found. Ha! There comes the anomaly, right? Where are we now? Bindor. Bindor. We can wait there. It's a close by system. While scanning the asteroid belt, our science team found some sort of irregularity. Leave be for now. It's too complicated at the start. We have a construction ship here now, though. Could maybe go to Bindor. Or to Kondara. Let's enter the orbit here. Maybe that would be a nice thing, right? To get a little bit of mining done. And on the surface of Mother Earth, yeah, we'll soon have that, right? In some months, we'll have another citizen, then we'll make. We'll free something there. So we need more minerals. Where do you know that from? We need more minerals. Hey, Bindor. Everything has been surveyed here. Let's go to Blorg's Bane. Into the black hole. Not into it. Monarch Vargas, be careful. A black hole is nothing to toy with. We trust you. A diplomatic deal offer. We'd like to negotiate a trade with your nation. Yes, we would like that research agreement. Thank you a lot, Christunians. Cultural mind and the Christunian mind complement each other. Our intellectual efforts will be greater than the sum of their parts. Absolutely. Teal Needle? Absolutely. And we can now build another mining station, which we should do instantly, because we need the minerals. There's something coming here. Alien vessels. They seem to be harmless, though, from their color on the map. Hey, Vikalvun has leveled up again. Really speeding this up. Blorg's Bane has been fully surveyed. Is that just the black hole? It's just the black hole. Blorg's Bane. Let's find out about Serpus. Now. Into the circus of Serpus. There we go. The Ceradon system has been fully surveyed too. There wasn't much to find here, right? It's always so dangerous, but still. We just have to avoid that system here. We have to find out. There's nothing dangerous in there. To boldly go where no one has ever gone before. Construction complete. Very nice. So, we have a colony ship now. Let's send it over here to Anaxador 3. We will colonize. And where will we colonize? That would be a good starting point. That would be a good starting point too. That would not be a good starting point. We'll start with just food, probably. Yeah, we'll have food, energy. Minerals would be here. Food and then minerals. That might be worth it. So we could start there. We could also go to Kondara. Could start here. I think I want to go to Anaxador first. And we'll start here. Because we'll only have food first. How could we name it? How could we name our first colony? The Prime Expansion. Not a very proud planet. Not a very big and important planet. But for us, it means the world. It means a new world. And this means that our construction ship has done something else now. Let's fly over here and build that next mining station soon. Hopefully. Hopefully. Continental and that arid world. The arid world is also not bad. Look at that. Have a lot of minerals if we remove the deep sinkhole. There is a lot we can do. Build another mining station. No, we don't have 90. We have like 89.99 or something. Planet is not within our borders, so it has to be within our borders right now. Okay. If it has to be, we should maybe... Yeah, I'm all for waiting now. I think I'm for waiting. Why should we wait? Because we really need minerals. So we'll wait for a new colony ship for Kondara. So we'll wait in the Kondara system. Or we'll wait in the Light of Reason system. If the need arises, we can go for more energy credits. But I don't see the need right now. Rather see the need to remove something here. And what should we remove? Something for either minerals or energy. And I think energy wins in that part. Let's go remove the sprawling slums so we can grow on. Also, we can build the hydroponics farm here. Maybe that should be done. No, I think that should be removed first. So there we go. And now we're waiting for the next colony ship. That might be possible for us. Nice going. Establishing a foothold on Anaxador. Space amoebas forever. Space amoebas, the nickname now lovingly popularized on Mother Earth. And the children, our children, are buying little space amoeba toys that you can fly around, like little drones that are gliding through the air in their living rooms. And sometimes they're getting messed up in the bathrooms and go into the water there in the closet. And sometimes they'll just circle around the little houses of the culture inhabitants. Space amoebas forever. These are solitary animals when left to their own devices. All but the youngest specimens are accompanied by quasi-independent organisms dubbed flagella, seemingly spawned by the amoeba and programmed through liquid RNA-laced secretions to do the bidding of the host. Initially assumed to be young space amoebas, the flagella do not seem to factor into any reproductive mechanics, each individual flagellum instead operating solely as a disconnected limb for its host amoeba. These flagella are capable of manipulating and even attacking objects in an impressive yet restricted range around the host, periodically returning to lodge inside the host amoeba's body for reprogramming. There are potentially military applications of the graceful patterns of circulation apparent in the flagella's movement. Very fascinating indeed. Oh, cosmic ray catalysis. And get more energy credits. That's just what we need. And they are friends, right? Relatively good friends. Fist of God, though. We'll have to learn a lot before we can take them on. Really a lot. And we're on our way. Nice. Have a look on that surface. Our tile blocker cleared. Shady system has been fully surveyed. Very nice. Uldor. Be brave, Vikalvun. Sending you out to space, hopefully not to die. But for discovery. For discovery, to boldly go where no one has ever gone. Our construction ship is doing well. There's another one coming here. We have encountered the Istani civilization. We've detected the presence of a primitive alien civilization on Ultan in the Uldor system. They're presently in what could be considered a late medieval age, with a firm grasp of mythology and a feudal society. The printing press is accelerating the spread of knowledge. Should consider building an observation post above their world to study them more closely. Very interesting. Let's have a look. Oh, they could be friends, but they're authoritarian. Spiritualist? They will learn, though. They will learn. Look at that. They are adaptive. They are talented. They will learn. They are uplifted? Really? They are uplifted. Uplifted from a primitive origin, and its members are happier living on planets belonging to their benefactor. But who is their benefactor? This is strange. This is crazy. Wow. How are our factions doing? Egalitarian, pacifist, not that much. Xenophile, we're rather into egalitarian at the moment, it seems. How is that going? Will we ever finish the heritage site? There's so much interesting to find. Look at that, an anomaly. Uldor, no failure risk. A weak distress signal originates from the superheated surface of Uldor 2. Let's research, Vikalvun. Right now, we need you. System survey complete. And here, Suppas. Let's go to Amgathora now. See what we find there. So what is the plan now? The plan is to build another another colony ship and then expand our fleet. Hey, we have encountered the Zeta aliens in the Uldor system. We should proceed with caution indeed. Look at them. They're here. We will investigate. Right now. We want to know about these potential friends. Let's find out more soon. Unsolicited mapping. Intercepting the distress signal, the culture Jal Tricken sends a probe down to the volatile surface of Uldor 2. It seems an unregistered freighter recently crashed on the planet. Whatever it was carrying has been reduced to an ashen sludge, but some data from the navigation computer can be recovered and survey data for this system reconstructed. Make it so. Very nice. Let's find out about that. Uldor. So we'll not go there, because that's a dangerous system. We'll go to the Rana system. Oh. Interesting here, but too dangerous. We will evade. Back here. And then we can try to survey that here first. Whew. Dangerous encounters, dangerous encounters. What to do next? How is that expansion coming? It's going good. It produces... What? It produces... What? Energy credits now? Really? Now that's new to me. Oh yeah, we should have looked, right? Look at that. Energy credits. Now that was nice. I was so used to this. Oh my god. Well, it's okay. It's okay, I think. We have some food here, potentially, and then all will be well. All will be well. Oh my god. That's the danger we have. Are they back there? What? We want them to fly out of there. Mother Earth has finished the surface construction queue. Very good. Oh, let's find out more. I think we'll wait, as I said. Because how much would that cost us? The upgrade would cost 81. Produced 3 instead of 2. I don't think that's worth it. We'll wait for our next colony ship at the moment. So we are here in Sopes. Let's try out that system. Maybe that's a better choice. Also the Crestonian. Maybe we can do something else. The defensive pact is nearing, as is the migration treaty. They will probably come forward and tell us. But let's find out what they will do finally. Oh my god, that birth of space pirate, the screaming marauders. These non-conformists will be dealt with, hopefully. Oh no. Again, they come attacking. Now we'll have to build that fleet. Come on. Recruit them. We have to do what we can. The news of the space pirates are threatening us. And we have found another anomaly on Quapra. Scanning the star unveils a small object in rapid orbit. Its small size and high velocity make it difficult for our sensors to isolate. Research it. I should really stop this episode, but it's too exciting. Direct course toward the Norgon system. There it is. The pirate fleet. Build more corvettes. Make haste. I beg you. Oh, there's our construction ship. Go to Mother Earth. I beg you. Quickly. Go, go, go. Oh no. Can we retreat? No. Getting demolished here. Random space debris orbiting the star. And we're losing everything. We're losing. Space pirates are raiding our lanes. But we have found the Tiyanki. Frequency tuning. Spaceborne life forms which the cultural head of society research has come to refer as Tiyanki. Docile creatures capable of accessing some lower dimension of subspace. They roam from system to system with remarkable ease. They graze on gases common to the upper layers of many gas giants. It is highly unlikely, to say the least, that this is their only food source, but intake of other nutrients has yet to be observed. They will rarely, if ever, attack. Even when provoked, they can safely be ignored. Hunting them will be a net loss anyway. And this will be a net loss too. Oh god. Yeah. We're really plagued by everything here. First the Fist of God. Now these jokes. We need the fleet. Now we have learned something else. We need a big fleet. We need at least a fleet of 10 now. Otherwise we won't feel safe anymore. That they're eliminating our station here. But it's holding relatively well, I have to say. Come on. Kill one of their ships. Do it. Probably not, right? Reaver class. We've completed the research of powered exoskeletons, getting more minerals and army damage. Wearing a powered exoskeleton suit augments the user's strength and speed. The military applications are obvious, but it will also increase labor efficiency. What should we go for next? We're so much under attack. We should consider space torpedoes or ion thrusters, supported by our research agreement too. And the mineral processing, not that much, but yeah, that would be nice. But I think we're rather into mineral processing right now, right? The civil side fascinates us more. And also Jabravar is very interested in that, as it's his expertise that we're going for. So, what evil will befall the culture next time? Stay tuned for that. And let's find out if we can actually beat the pirate fleet. If the Christuna will help. If we can finally form the migration treaty or something like that. Let's find out soon. Happy gaming to you. This is Immanuel Khan signing out. Have a good time until then.